Good afternoon.
You'll always get only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? That's a good deal. Come back and see me again. Goodbye.
Let's hear it.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion?
Looking for someone to chase the bandit? Trying to enhance her weird
Take care.
machine.
Take care.
I've heard others say the same.
Hi there.
It's my pleasure. If it's broken, I can fix it. Take care.
How are you? Go ahead.
Have you shopped for a shield at Stonewall?
If you're looking for a shield, there's no place better than
Hello. I hope I can... Always keep your magical equipment charged. Bye. A pleasure. Can I interest you in some of my wares? That seems a fair price. That's a fair deal. You've made a good bit of gold. That's more than I'd usually pay. Thank you. Come again.
You too.
Gang.
What's happening, dude?
What?
So what's happening?
Not much. Making pot roast. Be right back. I'm gonna go check on that. Speaking of. So I even fucked up on the pot roast a little bit. A little bit. I'm supposed to brown the pot roast first, and then put all the vegetables and stuff in after I brown the pot roast. But put all the vegetables in first, and so the vegetables got a little extra browned this time, which I don't think will matter that much. But we'll see how different it tastes. But yeah, after I had the vegetables in there for long enough, I was like, fuck, I need to brown the pot roast still. So I just scooted all the vegetables to one side of the pan, pushed that side of the pan off the burner, so it's like not centered on the burner, and that part's like not over the heat. And then I just cooked the pot roast on the other side of the pan.
Okay.
And yeah, and then I skipped the part where I deglaze the pan and then dump out all the meat bits, and I just let all that simmer with the vegetables even longer and deglazed it into the vegetables, so it's gonna be fine, but almost fucked up a little bit.
It's all good. I mean, you know. You can always fix it with
I know.
seasonings.
You know what? I didn't put any cayenne in there. I like to put a little bit of cayenne in there, not too much, but just a little bit to make it like that background hint of like it was spicy at one point, you know what I mean? And you can taste it.
I put cayenne in just about everything.
I know, me too.
I really like spicy food. The only thing I got to be careful of is how much I put in because of my daughter specifically. Because my oldest, he's okay with spicy. My middle child loves spicy, and me and my wife love spicy food. So it's just really her we got to watch out on.
Yeah, I have to watch out a little bit for the children if they want to eat some of whatever I'm making, or if I want them to be able to eat whatever I'm making, because I can overdo it for them. And Jackson has now realized that we think it's funny when he goes, "It's too spicy,"
That's
and
when he says it.
we all laughed a couple times, and now that's his thing. If it's hot, he'll be like, "It's too spicy." It's like, no, it's hot. It's not spicy. It's hot. I usually, when I'm making something for the kids, I'll put paprika in there instead, because paprika's not really that hot.
I don't think paprika's spicy at all because I'm pretty sure it's just roasted bell peppers.
I have no idea, but it's a little spicy, a tiny bit.
Like I'm pretty sure that's what paprika is. They just take bell peppers and they just dry them out and then grind them up. Let's see.
Oh. Shell sends me so much buff food in World of Warcraft, but like food that you eat and you get a buff. And yeah, like most of my inventory is just filled up with potions and buff food that she keeps sending me.
Huh.
It's like I do appreciate it, but it's too much. Just slow it down a little.
Keep forgetting that I really should collect these Daedric shields when I go into an Oblivion Gate because they're valuable. They sell for pretty good.
They didn't tell me that they were selling for good. They said they sold for like 100.
I mean, I think I've gotten around 2 something for them. Like, I'm not saying it's like phenomenal, but if you have extra
They're too
space,
heavy, though.
they are very heavy. I will happily drop a lot of the shit I pick up in these Oblivion gates to pick up something more valuable, even if it's more valuable just to me, you know? Only thing I don't like about the remake is I noticed if you want to use the Starlight enchantment, or not enchantment, but spell, to give yourself a little mage
It
light
sits
area.
there.
Well, it just circles around you, but in order for it to
And
actually
it
show
doesn't
up,
really light.
you have to go in third person and then go back to first person.
Yeah, I noticed that too as well.
Otherwise, it doesn't actually activate. It's super weird. But yeah, Starlight is not as great as Mage Light in Skyrim, I'll admit that. I'm wondering too if there's like a higher powered like Mage Light you can get in Oblivion, because I never really used it much in the original. The original Oblivion was kind of just lit up enough. I never really needed torches and whatnot. Yeah, some of the Daedric shields aren't very good. I kind of see what you're saying, but I picked up a few that were worth like 240.
Gang.
Oh, what up, Eric?
What
What
about
up, T?
Playing that Oblivion, son. Why aren't you playing it?
Did you just
Michael
call
got
him
me in a
Timu?
while. Yeah, that's his name, bro.
Emu.
Timu.
Fuck is this guy using? I didn't know hunters could dual wield swords.
I believe so.
Oh yeah, they're masters
Damn.
of the phallus.
This dude's got 2 one-handed swords. They deal 28 DPS at 1.8 speed. And then they have 8 agility plus 15, so that's like 23 agility each weapon. Dude's rolling in the agility.
Damn. What level?
40?
Oh shit.
Did you know you can poison food in Oblivion?
I did not.
Yeah, you can poison food, just kind of leave it on countertops for people to eat. If you put it at a dining room table, people will sit down and just start eating things that are there. And people will just die. It's fucking hilarious. Or you can put poison food in their inventory, and they'll just sit down and eat it.
That's weird. I don't remember having a baked potato in my pocket. Huh, whatever.
Pretty much like... I like totally forgot that that's a physic that's part of this, and like there's some dude streaming like his gameplay. He's like, this never gets old, and he just like put a bunch of poison food at like a table, as he's having like a conversation with someone, and like half the lobby in there just dies. The conversation doesn't end. Oh, everyone's dead. That's fine.
I can hear them all starting Cathedral.
£66. I'm gonna be drinking these fucking feather potions like a sumbitch.
Just cast a spell.
I don't
Learn mysticism.
think I have a feather spell.
It sucks. I needed to cast Detect Life a bunch until I leveled it up, and then I could cast it.
Well, I found a hammer valued at like 1,300, but it weighs 66 pounds. So it's putting me well beyond, but I can't, like, not take this, you know?
Right. I had the same thing with the Daedric sword that was double enchanted, and they're like, "Oh, that's fucking valuable."
Alright, now I need to hurry up and take this in and sell it. I'm really glad that, like, these, potions and whatnot, they stack. It's so nice.
It's my pleasure. Perhaps you need new armor, a weapon. I have a large selection of both.
I can't even hit these guys. I think I changed to an axe recently, and I'm leveling up the skill in it.
I'm trying to decide if I should get rid of the Staff of Telekinesis. It sounds kind of nice, but I suppose I could just learn telekinesis, huh?
A fine transaction. Another satisfied customer. I can repair almost anything. Farewell.
Is looking for
Without
someone to chase the
question.
bandits from Camp Ailes.
How much money I got? Ooh, I gotta go get these other candles.
How do you do?
What's going on with you?
Good day. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. You're a fine negotiator.
The fuck is going on? Can you hear that sound? The oh sound in the background.
Come back
Me?
and see me again.
Yeah, and
Uh-uh.
my mic. Dang. Someone is like squealing their tires, or they've got like an insanely squeaky belt loose.
I do be like that sometimes.
doing those damn spinner willies.
Spinner willies?
Yeah. Have you ever seen that video?
I don't know.
It's some black chick getting having like a news people like interviewer about like some
Ain't
fucking
nobody got time
about
for that.
people doing like donuts and shit and they're like near her. So I don't know, but she's like, and every night they come out here doing spinner willies. I'm gonna send it to you if I can find it.
The goddamn scarlet belt keeps dropping. I don't need the belt anymore. And also, there's no way I'm going to be able to keep aggro in this instance I'm in right now. The shaman is tanking. I can't even hit anything because I switched to an axe and I don't have enough skill level in it, so I'm leveling up my axe skill in the instance. Everything misses. It's so painful.
That's cool. This Frost Crag Spire, I suppose, you know, you're being a mage, so you probably won't even need this. But it's got, what is this called? An Atronach altar, where you can summon familiars of your choice.
Nice. What weapon is this shaman using? He's just sitting here, he's in this big ass hammer, making more threat than I could ever hope to make. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? It's just a random green hammer with a 17 strength. The trifecta, dodge, miss, and parry all at the same time.
Actually, how long does the one I have already do?
The shaman comes up and immediately taunts one.
150 seconds.
Dude, you guys need to fuck off and stop just blowing shit up and stealing aggro from it.
I sent you that video, Tyler. It's not the original, but I couldn't find the original. But I guess people like did a bunch of shit to it.
All right, I'll check it out.
The black chick, they're out here doing spinner willies in our parking lot and racing in our parking lot.
Okay.
Okay, well, you can tank that one then, if you really want to.
Yo, that could be so funny with this fucking spell thing. You can make just random. You can make like, I don't know. You can magnify someone's agility if you're like a good mage by like 150 fold, and they go to like jump and they just take off straight into the sky.
That'd be interesting.
Dude, I'm gonna play around with this so much, but I need to level up all that stuff because I'm playing around with the spell creation totem right now. But all of my anything mage related is really low on me, so I can only have the power of 12. It looks like to add to things. Just need 2 seconds worth. Okay. Confirm. Oops. Let's see what this does.
Are you serious? Can you hear it now?
A little bit. Are they like going up your street?
What?
I think it might be heavy equipment, not someone doing burnouts.
Been a wheelies.
Been a wheelies.
God damn it.
Oh, I didn't change. Oh, I did.
Don't be showing off your little one-wheeler peeler. Right, Tyler?
That's right.
Inventory's full.
Poop. Well, that's not what I want. Okay. Need to think about it some more. Y'all ready to go back to work tomorrow?
Nope.
What? You're beautiful, baby. What? Just don't make a mess.
Turk's not in.
Man, this group sucked. What was I thinking inviting a fucking DPS shaman and a DPS priest?
Oof.
The DPS shaman walks up, immediately casts taunt on everything that he attacks. It's like, damn,
Yep.
alright. Like, it doesn't matter how much aggro I have, he just taunts it. Whatever spell he's using is a literal taunt.
Dude, I was noticing shit like that too when I was playing. I grouped with a shaman the other day for a quest in Hillsbrad, and I could not pull aggro from this guy, even though I did so much more damage.
I feel bad for the healer. Also, the priest is doing it too. They have a spell that it's like, it deals damage, but it does very high aggro. And the priest is like, oh fuck, it does damage? And they're just letting it loose. That's the only spell they're using.
Maybe it does a lot of damage. Motherfucker. Level 36.
Yeah, dude. Every time he swings his axe, he does 700 aggro.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Sorry, it's a hammer. He goes up and he just smashes 700 aggro every swing.
Damn.
Alright, bud, you can tank that one, alright? You go for it.
Or I was gonna be like, what the fuck, tank?
You'll never take me down!
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby...
Julianos. Right past that little bit. Okay, so it's not straight around. Aha. Way off track.
I think we should.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Come on, dude. You're a shaman. Interrupt that shit. I already used mine. Nice. If you just leave the group and stay in Scarlet Monastery, it'll teleport you to Undercity.
Wait, say that again?
If you're in Scarlet Monastery, instead of hearthing to get to Undercity, if you just leave the group, even if you're the leader, leave the group and it'll teleport you to Undercity after 60 seconds. I thought it teleported you to Scarlet Monastery after 60 seconds,
It's
but now
supposed
it
to
sends you...
teleport you to your Hearthstone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. My Hearthstone is the Undercity, so that's probably why it took me here.
Is it
I thought
used?
it was Undercity just because Undercity was the city right next to Scarlet Monastery.
That'd be dope. Just
That
take
would
me
be
there,
pretty dope.
yeah.
The leader of the group, the one left holding the bag, not able to teleport. You get to use your Hearthstone.
What? No. Your mom is gonna want to be around for that, so you don't make a mess on her table. What? It doesn't matter, Jasmine. That table's very special to your mother.
It's not you she'd be mad at, Jasmine.
Pretty much.
Thank you.
Maybe it's in the lake. Oh, that was someone's dog. I want to get a dog.
So Nick, Eric,
Yeah.
I was
Wait,
just
so-
in a willing or not fucking Scarlet Monastery. I got a new axe last time I ran, and didn't realize when I started this run that I didn't have very much axe proficiency. So for like half the dungeon, I'm sitting there, miss, parry, getting absolutely no rage. Miss, give me a minute to build up some aggro, guys. I literally have 7 aggro on it. And then the fucking shaman is coming up with this 2-handed hammer, and every time he hits one mob, he gets 700 aggro on it. I'm like, damn. He's getting 700 aggro a hit. Ain't no way I'm pulling off that guy.
You like whisper him, hey, 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 can you ease it up a little bit? I'm trying to tank here and you're ruining all my aggro. I like the DPS, but I do like having aggro.
Back in the day when there was more people playing this, and like, you know, you'd most likely never see the same person twice. I would just fuck with people. People would be like, "Yo, could I get a portal to org?" It's like, "Yo, I got you." Whisper him on my warrior. Be like, "Could you meet me in?" And then it's like, "All right, where's the most pain in the ass place to get to in the Undercity? Meet me by the Alchemist in the Undercity." They're like, "Yeah, okay." They go to the guard, ask where the Alchemist is. They're like, "Geez." They go to the fucking lower ring, the outer lower ring, cross the river, fucking go through these winding tubes to the alchemy area. I'm not even there. They message me back like, "Oh, dude, I can't portal you anywhere. I'm a warrior."
I mean, how'd they not know you're a warrior?
You don't shift click everyone who whispers you, you know what I mean? There will be plenty of people who don't.
I mean, you can look up on Who List and see who you're texting.
Or you could just shift click their name and it does the same thing. But with less step.
No, I mean, so they can see your race and class.
Yeah, shift clicking your name does that. If you shift click someone's name, it says Dyraxis, level 54 undead warlock, what his guild is and where he is.
Oh, okay, there it goes. Level 1 warrior.
Weird.
I have so much silk.
You know, I've noticed, Michael, you don't take fall damage jumping on top of water, by the way, if you jump way into it and then jump off the surface. Well, I guess you do take a little bit. Maybe I hit the ground a little bit, but... A zombie? What is that? Oh, Spriggan. Oh, weird. They don't even show up. Okay. Wait a second. Oh. It died. Interesting.
What died?
My flame astronaut.
Oh, you were getting them to be a familiar rather than a summon?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that Frostcrag Spire manor I was telling you about. You can summon familiars from the altar there.
Honestly, I don't want to go there because it sounds like it's fucking OP and makes the game very easy, where you don't have to go anywhere to do anything, you just have to go home.
I mean, I guess. I mean, if you're not mage focused, it's definitely helpful, but if you are mage focused, then it's probably going to make your life way easier than it would make mine. For me, like, there's certain skills I'm just not going to focus on because it's not the playstyle I'm going with, but that I can take advantage of. But for you, I mean, I don't know. All it really has is those the spell making thing, the enchanting altar, and then the familiar summoning thing.
And a garden with a shit ton of resources that respawn every single day.
Turns out it's not every day, but they do respawn, yeah. Because I've harvested from it 3 times. But it's not like you're getting a shitload of every ingredient. You're just getting 1 or 2 quantities of, I'd probably say 50% of the ingredients in the game. Oh. I think I finally found it. Where was this? Stupid. Okay.
I was standing here by the Undercity Bank, Nick, and I'm looking there, and there's this person's orphan standing there, and I'm like, huh. And I look around, and I don't see the person whose name it says on the orphan, and I'm like, huh. I checked in the bank, around the bank, underneath the platform. I'm like, dude, he's not there. So I whispered him, I'm like, yo, did you lose your orphan? I found him all alone in the Undercity. And then the orphan disappears. I'm like, they just resummoned him.
No, I'm not.
Nuh-uh, I didn't leave him alone in the Undercity. Who would do that to an orphan?
Like, checks where he's at. Undercity. He's all the way in Orgrimmar. Shit.
Shit.
Hey, little buddy. We don't gotta tell the orphanage leader about this, do we? No. Here's some ice cream. Yeah, just forget about it.
Yeah, here's more strawberry ice cream and some lollipops from the dude.
Leave them anywhere. You leave them into the Undercity. You get them back, they're like traumatized.
You get him back there, an undead orc. What did you guys do?
He was alive when I first brought him here. No, change him back.
Change him back. You get there, you return an undead child rather than an orc child. They're like, what did you do?
You know, it's been a long day. Here,
You know the
listen.
places this little orphan wanted to go?
Listen, lady. Me and this little orphan, we've had a doozy of a day. Sir, I don't know if you have any experience in this. A bunch of little orphans just came onto our property and started killing themselves. That one back there, he jumped head first straight into the wood chipper. It was crazy. The other one back there is attached to his tree. Ran right into it.
Smoke.
And then out in the middle of sea, you hear Michael in the distance, though. Smoke. And you're just like, what? The waves start calming. The mist starts rising.
You know how in Pirates of the Caribbean, everywhere the Black Pearl went, there was a bunch of fog everywhere. Just a fucking layer of fog everywhere it went. Yeah, you know why.
Part of its curse.
No, you know why. That's because all its crew was getting fucking lit.
Captain Jack Sparrow up there just lighting it up.
Captain Marijuana Cigarette Sparrow.
Marijuana Cigarette Sparrow. Captain Drugs. Captain
Smoke 2 joints in the morning.
Smoke
2 joints at night.
Before it's too late.
Smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. Makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke
Reggae,
2 joints.
Tyler?
It's Sublime. Song is literally called Smoke 2 Joints. Or 2 Joints.
I forgot who sang that song, but I knew it wasn't a real song.
You knew it was a real song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an older song. Smoke. I forget.
I mean,
it's like smoking in
most
the
of
bath.
Sublime stuff is older. I don't think that
Smoking in the bath.
I believe there is
fell off of the.
I believe
the
Smoke 2
popular...
Joints, there is a an original. I think Sublime did a cover, essentially. But the original's old, and Sublime's, they're not a new band by any means, so theirs is technically old, too. I like Sublime.
You know who else is also pretty good, but only like a select couple songs is System of a Down.
Oh,
Most of
yeah.
their stuff is like, I probably wouldn't listen to that on a normal basis. But then a couple other songs, they hit pretty hard. It's like,
Where's the
damn,
kid up on the
that's
table? Because you
nice.
want to do.
You wanted
There
to
got a bite. There got a bite.
the fucking Cigaro.
Oh, yeah.
My cock is much bigger than yours.
That's gonna be a hit. You're in the studio. Yeah.
Dude, I've been waiting for the sun to come out on this game. I spent the last like hour just in the fucking dark and the rain, even with
Yeah, I
fast
love that.
traveling and
World of
stuff.
Warcraft takes forever to get dark. I'm just like, it's bright. It's bright all day. Where's my night?
Until like 10 p.m. Then they're like, oh, it's getting dark.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
Is it based
and
on
then
a
like,
real world clock or is it on its own scale?
yeah, it's on a world clock.
Oh, okay.
So whatever your server time is in your region is like the day and night cycle, basically. I guess it was better back in the day because Bloodhoof was technically a Californian server, so probably got darker a little sooner on that.
Well, California's on the same time as us.
Yep.
I mean,
Can confirm.
they have their own clock, but it's the same exact time as Pacific time. It's called LA time.
Not really talking about. I'm talking about the positioning of the sun towards the Earth at that same time, due continents. So, which one would get darker? Or are they both going to get dark at the same time? I guess is my answer. Or my
Us in
question.
California?
Yeah, like,
It'd
or
get dark at the
is
same
it
time.
just going to be the same time? Oh.
It'd be the same time. It's
Aren't
just
they like 2 hours ahead?
no, not California. It's just hotter down there because they're closer to the equator.
I thought they were 2 hours ahead of it.
Hawaii is.
Would Idaho be technically, or is that still in the same time?
It depends on the region of Idaho, because Idaho takes place in 2 time zones. The Panhandle is on the same time zone as us, but if you go further west, then you're in Mountain Time.
Okay. What else like split up every 2 hours?
What
Like the time scaling
Where else is?
for all the other like, that's how they differentiate is the 2 hour.
I believe Texas has 2 or 3 time zones because it's so wide.
Jesus.
And then Utah is also 2 time zones. They're half ours and half Mountain Time. And
yeah, I'm pretty good at time zones because I fucking have to be able to tell what time it is for the person I'm calling all the time.
No, I believe it.
Arizona Mountain Time, Texas Mountain, Arizona Mountain, Texas Central. Fucking honestly, if I don't know offhand what time zone the state is, it's probably Eastern.
Oh yeah, because when you get further out there, it gets a little bit weirder.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I don't even know where that fucking state is on a map. So I'm assuming it's in the fucking jumble of small states on the top right. And I'm gonna guess Eastern.
I believe the farthest time ahead anywhere in the U.S. you could be would be New York, which is 3 hours ahead. So you're only going to be between
Wouldn't it be Rhode Island?
Yeah, well, it'd still be New York time though.
Well, yeah, but Rhode Island would be
pretty
the
weird
furthest
because
east,
they're like
wouldn't
towards
it?
the top.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe. I'm trying to picture a map.
Alaska's huge.
Alaska would have different time zones, but they would be behind us.
Don't they share one with Hawaii?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think Hawaii is too far east because we're tilted too, so it pushes them a little further out east.
It's just funny to also have Hawaii as something people ship to because it's like America, but it's all the way over there. It's like, yeah. I don't gotta worry about the imports when we got Hawaii. Everybody's scared of China making their own island. Wait until America starts putting their money into Hawaii. We're gonna make it the size of 5 Alaskas.
I think we already got our money out of Hawaii. So they went over there for the fruit trade.
And then everything burnt down, and now it's like a housing trade.
I still think it's crazy what their governor said when that fire went up. They're like, yeah, we'll just take the land and repurpose it. It's like, what? That land belongs to all the people that own property on this. What are you talking about? We'll just take the land.
Eminent
Why?
domain.
We've
We'll
been
pay
waiting
him-
for this
we'll pay him fair-
all along.
We're gonna pay them fair market value, which now is not much because it all burnt down, and then we'll take the land.
They gave him $700, I believe.
They'll go buy another house.
That's way too far. Yeah, I'm doing the Knights of the Nine quest right now, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time consuming, but from what I understand, it's worth it. All I know is you get a sick ass armor set from it. I don't know how good it is. I know it's pretty good, but I don't know if it's like substantially better than anything else you can find, kind of deal. It's a pain in the ass because you have to go pray at all 9 altars, and they give you a map, but it's one of those where you got to like look at their map and then compare it to your map and then try and find it, because you do not get any sort of like display reference on your map of where it's at, and even when you locate it, it doesn't put a ping there or anything. I believe I'm almost done now. I think I have like 2 or 3 more altars to go pray at, and then I'll have completed the main portion of that quest, I think. I'm hoping they give you an option to either choose between heavy and light, because if it's heavy armor, I'm probably not going to use it, or I'm going to save it until I become proficient in heavy armor, which is not high on the priority list.
Good afternoon.
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still sleep. I think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril the Accursed found a way back? The foulest of a foul race. 1,000 curses upon his unholy name. I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mists that my mind cannot take hold of.
I raise you one.
Nice. That was the best time to put on my headphones.
My friend,
Literally, just
built
all I
a
hear is
shrine
screaming.
upon the site of my
That was
death.
beautiful. You do it again, real quick.
Dude, Tyler, tell him about the time when your brother-in-law stayed at your house. And he thought that your house was fucking haunted or some shit.
Oh, because he kept hearing people
Oh,
talking on TeamSpeak.
yeah,
I remember that. That was
I
pretty
told
funny.
them about that because I leave the chats open and the guys in TeamSpeak stay up late. So like he's sitting there when he was animal watching, he'd be sleeping on my couch and he could just hear voices coming from somewhere in the building and it was just you guys bullshitting at random fucking hours. Sometimes Frank's screaming and he's just
Oh,
like,
dude.
"What the fuck is going on in this building?" And it actually still to this day freaks my wife out because I'll leave shit running and I guess it wakes her up from a dead sleep. Doesn't matter where my computer's located in the house. I could have had it downstairs because she would hear it at my old house in Salem. She would hear it from my office, which is down one floor around like several hallways and shit, and she would still hear you guys talking. It's just too fucking funny. So now it gets to a point where she asks me every night, she's like, "Are they sleeping? Did you put your computer to bed?"
Fare thee well, sir knight.
If I leave my headset turned up at all and you guys are going on, you can hear all of you guys all throughout the first or the second floor of the house. That's why I run a fucking fan and have my AC running so it creates white noise so it doesn't fuck with them. But I've had a couple nights where I forgot to turn down my headset or something and go to sleep and wake up to actually been woken up by you guys screaming from last night. Shit's loud over here. Hey, Walrus, aren't you part of that 75th Rangers gaming group?
I have no idea what you just said to me.
I said the 75th group or whatever.
What's
The
that?
gaming group.
I don't think so.
Oh. There's somebody in here, was. Oh, wait, I think it's Zudo. Burrito. kitty girl.
Michael?
What up?
This quest is not going to be nearly as quick as I thought. This Knights of the Nine is like a whole
Yeah.
conspiracy.
The Mages Guild is not quick either. Oh shit.
I have a feeling Knights of the Nine armor is probably like heavily enchanted. Might be useful to you. Where did I come from? Oh, it closed behind me. Interesting. Alright. Well, that's great. Wait, what?
Did you know you can use the tab button to select enemies in front of you?
WAP?
Yeah, it was just a tip. I was just joking.
Oh, interesting.
It's so annoying when I watch every single pull. The druid will see which target the rogue is attacking while he's in kitty form, and then he'll go to the other one and attack that one. It's like, no, come on, blow the same dude up.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Happy birthday, Michael.
What are you, 47 now?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Bro's at least 31, bro. He's over the hump.
Over the hump.
31, dude. He ain't dirty no mo.
Your back hurt, Michael?
No.
Doing okay? Have you,
Yeah. My back's good. My hips are good. My fucking knees are good.
He's like,
Dick's all right.
He's like,
My dick's all right.
He's like, I take my one-a-day men's over 50. Doing good.
Probably should start soon. What? I didn't pull them.
I need you to tell your group to BRB, Mike. Tell them, BRB, I gotta fucking take a shit. I'm gonna take it down.
I gotta go make a grilled cheese. Be right back.
There's so many down here. What the fuck? Oh, it's open now. Oh, okay.
You guys want some Dietz and Watson coupons?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like Dietz and Watson?
I like sausage.
I mean,
I was like, I like food, dude. The kids, I can force them to eat it if I don't like it.
I could get you $2 off that Dietz and Watson.
$2, he says.
$2.
Gotta be Watson these sales, son. Can I leave this fucking dungeon now? Holy shit, every road leads back to home. I just want out of here. I do like that Oblivion dungeons are a little more entrapping than Skyrim's, you know what I mean?
Why the fuck?
What a stupid belt. 3 stam, 5 int, 2 spirit, and 12 attack power.
Here we go. Access to 199.
How you liking that warrior, though, Michael?
That's good.
Pretty good. Oh. How much attack power does 9 strength give? That'd be like 20, right?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I think those are not better.
What is Dalton even doing?
What could he possibly
Stroking.
be doing?
I bet you bro's sleeping.
Yeah, Michael and him were up pretty late last night.
Oh, were they? I
Stop
mean,
pulling.
Michael's up like a spring chicken, right?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why?
You trash. Get out of my group.
We now have like 5 groups at once.
Take it to the limit.
Healer's
Don't hold
about to be
back.
out of
I'll
mana.
fix your
Too bad
queue.
you don't have no BOAs.
Gotta start using that shield block.
Fuck BOAs. Made the game way too easy.
Please get out of bear
Yeah.
form, dude.
Fucking key fucking items just leveling up super fucking strong with you.
Mm-hmm.
So dumb. And not just like your boots or your bracer or
What the
your
fuck is he
belt or
doing?
something. Nah. Your fucking weapons, your chest, head, helmet,
You can get everything.
shoulder.
Rings, neck.
Yeah, pretty much. You couldn't back in the day though. When they first released them, it was just like a few of them that you could use. Like weapons, chest piece.
The ring was still a thing, except the ring, I think it's still hard to get. You have to do a fishing quest for it.
Oh.
That's why it was kind of dumb and no one really knew about it. Because
But the ring didn't even give you experience, did it? It was just like
It
stat.
gave you experience.
Huh.
I remember trying to do the event, and these motherfuckers were grouping up, and they get their fat as fuck to sit on your fishing bobber, so you can't reel it in. So you can't complete it. It was bullshit.
Dude, I love it when they sit on that bobber. Oh, man.
Well, and the event started at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I was like, this is dumb. When I gotta be up super late.
Go on now.
Too. You got these guys.
Keep it.
I'll forgive you. Keep it.
What the fuck? Why is it telling me going? Oh. I kind of feel like once you reach a certain level in Oblivion, a lot of like the lesser creatures should just leave you alone. Like the rats and the wolves. Like I get it, it's supposed to, you know, but like they literally take like one attack and they're dead. They just keep you from doing lots of things like reading books or fast traveling, sleeping, waiting.
Fucking flight paths are so stupid. Let's hit every flight path on the way there.
What do you mean?
And wow, you take a flight path, and then the pathing is just weird.
Right.
It's not like a direct route.
No.
It just takes you around the world.
It doesn't take you necessarily around the world, but when you fly from Ratchet to Orgrimmar, it'll take you all the way to the crossroads, and then it'll take you all the way back to Ratchet, and then it'll loop up towards Orgrimmar. Why did you take me all the way back to where we started? Just to go... Why'd you have to go touch down at that fucking other flight path? There's no point.
Pick up passengers?
Not in this one. You used to be able to. Well, you can in the regular one.
But we ain't regular, son.
You're not playing retail?
I'm almost thinking about it.
I've thought about it too.
Because
You'd level
like,
up so fast.
well, that and this resets, so it's like no matter what, how good we get, how
Does
good
this
our
reset?
character get. Yeah, eventually. Remember our old vanilla stuff? All that's gone.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
in
so.
it's in the Cataclysm one now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in Cataclysm?
Yeah.
The fuck?
No, we're at
Even in
MOP.
classic.
We're at MOP now. In retail.
Hmm.
Not retail, but other
No.
classic.
Yeah.
So you're saying
No.
my dope ass warlock can be even
You
doper?
go for the Myrmidon first. You
I'm pretty
idiot.
sure
Yeah.
your character's still there.
Yeah, I was actually really happy with my warlock. Fucking, oh my god.
I had a lot of good shit on my warrior.
Well, I was like doing 25 Nax Ramesses, and I got like the best fucking one-handed sword. And I was like, oh. And then after that, I was just like burnt out because I was like running Nax after Nax after Nax.
Yeah.
It's like, have to be ready for the raids. I'm like, wasn't Cataclysm your favorite expansion?
Wrath was. Because I played it the most.
Wrath was solid.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes
Dopest
before
dope I ever
us
smoked.
upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon
I think I kind of like
this sacred
Undercity more than
artifact
Orgrimmar.
without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
Until it's time to get out of it. Unless you're flying.
You are defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward. Impressive. You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus. step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself.
Probably should just shoot arrows then.
And yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Caius shall test your show a fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries. But now you face Sir Junkin. Have lost, Sir Junkin. Sir Toro, show the challenger the ferocity of the North. You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me! Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true. I hope I can help. You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped. The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of, in life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplish while we wait for one to come and finish what we began. One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
Take care.
Dale Arthur came online.
Where is Dale?
Fucking Arthur Dale.
How may I serve you, Commander? In death, we continue the work. Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more. May the Nine guide your way.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know? I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know. The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. The wars of men undermine the Go with virtue.
I am at your service. Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance. May your sword strike true.
How may I serve you? The boots have been guarded by Kinnereth herself for the longest time. In matters of faith, one cannot
go with virtue. If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader. When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and miss. I never saw our work finished. History and knowledge, he teaches us. Though we went our separate ways when the Order... The shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected. It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, believe in yourself, and you... Look to the south. Walk with the Nine, sir.
You have my tributes, but for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. And now, I must act... I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time. And each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights. The inscription says to walk in the faith. Below the chapel of Zenithar and Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman
I wonder
St.
how much gold I
Calidus.
still have on that account.
Those seeking the
Where are
mace
you at?
must pray before the shrine. When you bow,
Oh,
will
you are
receive
over there.
a
Okay.
vision.
I thought you were
Or
behind the
perhaps
door.
not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it. This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel. Our greed for the relics overshadowed our faith in the night. Legends say that when St. Calidus was... Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some
Now
legends
my
say
question
that
is
Zenithar
are
has
they going to
close
take
ties
this
to
vanilla
Kenneth,
kind of through the same
an
thing,
idea
like
that is
Burning
supported
Crusade and
by the
Icecrown,
manner
or are
in
they
which the
just
two
done after
gods'
this
realms
vanilla because it's
interact.
this anniversary?
Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from
I
the
don't know.
materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in
That's
harmony.
something you're gonna have to
The
ask the
natural
dev.
world providing for the craftsman.
Oh,
Gold with
photosensitive
virtue.
warning.
For WoW?
I know
Yeah,
where you
because
may
of
find the
the
gauntlets
Black
of the,
Wing
though many know.
cinematic
Listen
scene.
to my tale. When the order fractured,
You on
I
retail?
followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. A beggar who came to the chapel each day, my blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy.
I hate it
left the
when
chapel at
people
once,
try
of
it
course,
so
but
hard
damage
to
was
spread
done.
aggro out that
I was weak,
the
possibly weary.
hunter and the warlock will attack. They'll attack one thing, and they'll make their pet attack something else, just so that they can
Right
have
off my
maximum
hands
aggro
and
spread.
fell
I'm
to the
like,
floor.
bro,
Heavy as stone, they would not
please.
move.
Yep,
Everyone
still have my
attack one
warlock.
thing.
I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendar. When Sir Junkin died while questing after the boots, I mourned his loss. Now I wonder if perhaps it was a mercy that he left us when he did. For defying the teachings of Stendar in his very... Whether it is connected, I have no doubt. We had only the best of intentions. Sir Rolvis, in the end he failed. May your sword strike true.
By the Nine, I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight. Sir Junkin was lost attempting to find the... After Beric betrayed us, Sir, when I failed my friend. And I failed Zenithar. May your sword strike true.
Come on, man. No one really knows how aggro works anymore nowadays. The rogue, thinking he's making it easier for me, pulls aggro on one, and then switches to another one until he can pull aggro on that one. It's like, no. No. Just pull aggro really hard on one of them, please.
Yeah, either that or they just don't care.
Well, I think the only reason he would switch is if he thinks he's making it easier for me.
Yeah.
But that's really making it harder for me because now I have to use 2 taunts and not
You
1
know,
taunt.
any game can be a single player game if you just don't pay attention to other people.
It's true. Except for the games where, like, you know, you need someone else to actually get over certain puzzles, like puzzle games, you know?
Nah, you see, those are just NPCs. You have to tell them what to do and not care about what their response is. Turn the key to the left. I'm pretty sure it goes as right. Shut up! Left! I can't believe I don't have anything in my inventory to make a feather. Oh, there it is. really need some feather potions. The Knights of the Nine quest is going well, but it is a long one.
I'm so confused. So somehow my warlock has tailoring and engineering.
On retail? Oh
Uh,
shit. Got a
We
classic.
should have enchanting, man. I think she should have had enchanting.
Dude,
That
maybe
makes
you
no
thought maybe
sense.
you thought you were just a rich boy and you'd buy everything.
I
You'd
don't
buy
know.
everything you need to level
No,
up.
no. I did do that though. Dude, my warlock was so strong. Oh my god.
It is light armor. How interesting.
Each time you cast a damaging or healing spell, you gain 20 spell power. Stacks up to 10. Just increase your spell power by 500 in 10 seconds. Oh, yeah.
Maybe you wanted the buffs from both tailoring and enchanting to your class. Or tailoring and engineering to your class, because you know how if you level up the professions, you kind of get a buff to let you can like use in actual combat.
I mean, yes and no. I just don't understand. Like, why would I go engineering unless I was planning on PvPing, I think. I'm not sure. It's funny, though. Because it's 145. My tailoring's at 435, almost 450. Fishing skills all the way up. My cooking skills all the way up. My first aid skills all the way up.
Yeah, but I kind of want. What level's your warlock? 60?
80.
Oh, okay, Cataclysm.
80? Wasn't Wrath of the Lich King
Wrath was
70?
80. No, Wrath was 80.
Okay, yeah, you're
70
right.
was BC.
All these presents because I've never logged in for so many years.
Presents?
Like pets and mounts.
Oh.
You guys reading about how many fucking bodies they're finding in the Willamette River this past couple weeks?
Yeah, after that kayaker, they're just like, well, there's a lot of bodies here. It's just like,
Yeah.
damn.
There's like a lot of
Dear
bodies that's
sir
coming
or
up.
ma'am, enclosed you will find an amount of coin corresponding to the current fair market value of your outdated currency. Emblem of Valor. Okay. 5.5 gold each. 176 gold. I'll take it.
They, I believe since this morning, they've discovered 3 bodies just today alone.
Well, after that kayaker got swept away, and for fucking, I have no idea why he thought it was a good idea when he went up to Oregon City and went into those rapids in a kayak. And he got dragged away, and then they found a body that wasn't his. And then I think a few days or a week, or yeah, I think 2 days went by, and they found his body, and then they found another body.
It's just crazy. You know what's really crazy is you don't hear about these people being reported missing either. They're just like, here's a person.
Well, and have you seen some reports of people who are missing for like 20 years are being found?
Missing for how long?
Like 20 or 30 years.
Being found in the Willamette River?
No, they're just starting to find them. Like, they're just like, oh, I thought this guy was, like, missing or dead. And then they're just, like, living their own life
It's
in
my
another
pleasure.
community
Please
or
continue.
something.
Oh.
This is weird.
For the right price, I can make anything good as new.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I still have, like, 1,800 gold on this character.
How much?
1,800.
Shit.
But I already have all my epic flying and everything on this guy. I got my flying carpet from tailoring.
How'd you get
I
to
did
that?
a lot. I did so much. So if you're on 20th anniversary, there should be a tab there on the lower left, and you can switch from the different ones. There should be Cataclysm on that tab.
Oh. There's...
It's funny too because it's like Dalaran is still up, but in the actual like expansion that just happened, Dalaran got destroyed. It's like, yeah, time to get rid of that city because that city was too much of a. It's like you have to be in this city. If you're not in this city, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
It was a nice city too. I mean, both Horde and Alliance can come here, and all of our stuff was here basically.
Damn, I made a 40 rogue and a 30 warrior on.
Dude, I have my 60
Season
shaman on
Discovery.
another server, and he was built for 60s. Dude. Oh, looking at his gear, I'm just like, oh yeah, that was some good stuff. The hit rating. It's like, gotta get that hit rating.
Fuck. I don't see the tab for Cataclysm. Maybe I don't have one.
So it should be the top tab.
Yeah, when you hit mode.
Yeah, and it says Live Classic, World of Warcraft Classic, and right below it is Cataclysm Classic, and then Live World of Warcraft.
No, I've got.
Are you looking in the Classic, or are you in World of Warcraft?
I'm in World of Warcraft.
Can you show your screen?
Yeah, 1 second.
That's too funny. I never even noticed the amount of times I've been into this chapel.
Where you at? There you at.
Yeah, get out of here.
Brings you here? Ah, yes.
You gotta go to
the
the
gauntlets
Blizzard
have been
launcher
here
screen.
for ages. I know only the
Oh,
basic
the
story
launcher
behind
screen.
them.
Okay.
They're more of a novelty these days. My
And
only
then
real involvement with them these days
And then when
is keeping
you go to
the
Classic, and then you see the 2 tabs on the left, right above Play.
What
Go
is
to the
your
top tab,
interest in them, if I may?
and then scroll down until you see Live Classic, and then you should see Cataclysm Classic, and then click that one and install.
Yes. Well, I don't know the whole thing. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign
I'm
of the
not gonna
curse placed
install
upon this night by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on to... Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very night from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but... well... There's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him, if he's feeling well enough. It's a horrible thing, truly. But if it is the will of the nut... The gauntlets have been here far long. They'll almost certainly be here long after we're all gone. He's down in the chapel hall, resting. The church has taken... I can't believe that Glisto... Good day.
Mickleback.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? So you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But until it gotten worse over time, I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something...
On Warlock, how are you pulling aggro on absolutely everything? I'm about to just let you tank.
Arelder has let me stay.
How did you AoE taunt?
But there's something...
I didn't see you use Hellfire. What ability do Warlocks even have that could do that?
I grew up...
Damn, I came out here I came out here to fucking level up my daggers, and I killed one spider and he dropped this little blue weapon for me. I'm like, oh shit.
to tell me what he... You've seen them,
The Iron Patch Blade.
Do you know?
No mind if I do.
Perhaps I could
Right?
lift them. That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up. I tried for hours until my whole body ached and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I don't know why they're still here. They're so... The church is still... I don't think anyone has had time to really study this prophet's teachings. Hugo Ballet is an odd...
This guy's dual boxing. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I don't think that should be allowed, but that's just me. I mean, I guess WoW probably just allows it because they're paying, but you know.
Cannot face him.
It's paying
I
for the
know
other
what
3
might
accounts.
be done for him.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah,
I haven't the will to do
that's
it.
like
I wish
15,
I could
30,
help. Truly I do.
45, almost
But
65,
I cannot
or
muster the
60
strength
bucks.
to damn myself
I
on his
know.
behalf. The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse? I've told you, but that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life. Good day.
back to see the doom. Bye. It's my pleasure. I don't know. The church. I don't think. You too. By the gods, there's a psychopath on the loose. I hope I can help. You too.
Oh. Understand.
It's my pleasure. I don't know why. Bye.
You have the eyes of a trained marksman.
Good day. Good day.
Oh, it's probably...
You... How did you? I feel good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running. Look at me.
How are you? I can't believe you were willing to do that for Kellen. What business do I have acting as a priest if I'm not willing to do all I can in helping those who need it? Perhaps I need to rethink my calling.
What?
Yeah. Tyler's trying to be like the fucking Mexican laughing thing.
I'm glad you caught on to what that was. I got the pitch right, but I don't really know the noises that they make. I haven't heard it in years.
You know, you make a lot of references, Tyler, and you think they go over everyone's head, but sometimes I just get them, and I'm sitting here like, God damn it.
Damn, those are high-level murlocs.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
My arrows can now paralyze.
Cheers.
I remember I used the dupe glitch on a couple arrows of cleansing I found back in the day in an Oblivion Gate. I only had got 3 of them. Actually, no. It wasn't even from an Oblivion Gate. I was already really high level though, and I got the Dark Brotherhood assistant dude to follow me, and then he died to a troll, and I was like, wow. So I looted his body, and he had 3 arrows of cleansing on him, which it didn't sound very good because I had arrows that dealt 45 fire damage to a single target, and I had a bunch of those. And he had 3 arrows that dealt 40 damage in an AoE around the target. But it ended up being a lot more than my 45 fire damage to a single target because they could like one hit Daedroths almost. I was like, holy fuck. So I duped the fuck out of those, and those were for situations where, you know how sometimes it's like, damn, the game all of a sudden took a huge hike in difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like arrows that exist on this game that whatever amount is there, that's literally all you get. They're nowhere else to be found.
Yep.
You're pathetic. Do your worst. That the best you.
But I think you can like craft some of this stuff too if you like learn how. Because there's like an arrow you get somewhere, and I can't remember where you get it from, but I do think it's part of the Assassin's Brotherhood. You have to kill somebody, but they want you to do it with a specific arrow. And they only give you one. And it's like a rose or something. And it's actually ballin'. It does a shitload of damage. And yeah, I had to dupe that in my original playthrough. I don't know how I'm like, if you have a controller, you can still do the duplication glitch in this rather easily, but if you're using a mouse and keyboard, it looks very difficult.
The barrel glitch works just fine.
Were you able to do it?
Yeah.
Interesting. I was not successful. I'll try again in the future.
You just put one item over there on the right in the barrel, and then you take a stack of any stack and you drag it over, and then you wiggle the bar for the stacks, and then you just make sure it's on the highest stack, and then drag it over. Nothing happens, and then you go back over to the single stack, click it, or drag it back over to your stash, and then it should have the same amount that you put into it.
Okay. Actually, it appears somehow I did it. You're right. That was actually a lot easier than like what I watched people doing. Because the way they showed it, now it was a little more calculated, I guess. They got like an even number of exactly, you know, whatever stack you had. But that's pretty neat.
It's a little bit more time consuming, but it works. I mean, it's not hard, so it's like, yeah. Here. Here. No, you're not. You're smacking my tummy. Stop it. Go sit. Sit. You want to play or not? Then go sit.
Okay. Well, it appears I'm now duplicating random things by accident.
Make sure to save. Vera, I hear you. I'm working on it.
I made myself
Something's
over encumbered because I don't even know how because I didn't even select it. But I somehow managed to get myself 41 frost resistant potions.
But I usually do it too. Lockpicks, repair, the repair hammers, and yeah, mostly just that. And then if I have, I create a fat stack and I put it in the mage tower. So if I need it, I just walk over to it and I carry about 12 repair hammers on me and a bunch of locks, or just about 30 or 40, but usually a good amount of lockpicks.
Right.
You ready? Yeah. All right. A bajillion? How many is that? Can you write that down? Okay. What's a bajillion times a bajillion? 2 bajillion? Yeah, you can have the shark. I don't want the shark. Shark is gay. You're in trouble. Ooh.
This reminds me of what I said to my kids the other day. I don't remember
You gotta
exactly what I
clean
was
up your
drinking. I
room.
think it was just like a beer or something. I told my wife, I was like, "Shoot, any more resistance, I'm gonna have to start chugging these through my butt." My kids are like, "What?"
What did you say? We'll ask the teacher on Monday.
Yeah, right.
You have to take the portal. Press F or G. G. There you go. You play Marvel Rivals with your kids, Tyler?
I haven't even played it once yet.
I enjoy it more than Fortnite. She keeps wanting me to play Fortnite. She doesn't want to play Fortnite. She wants to play the mini games that people made.
Yeah, that's what my kids like to do.
I think I gave myself a concussion at work on Friday.
What are you, a pussy?
Where's my heels, Vera?
Fucking breaking a bolt loose underneath of an excavator.
Yeah, you gotta pile drive your head into the excavator and give it a concussion.
I mean, that's what happened. I'm fucking.
That's what happened.
Trying to break this fucking bolt loose with a breaker bar, and I'm fucking heaving and hoeing, and then it finally breaks loose and sends me flying back, and I fucking smack my head hard, but right behind my ear, and that shit is still hurting. And I just fucking rub my hand back there, and I got a fucking golf ball going on back there.
You couldn't just stand on it?
Stand on what? I was
the breaker
underneath.
Bar? Oh.
I was underneath the excavator, so
Dude,
you
should have went and got a 12-foot pipe and just made yourself a huge cheater bar and just stand completely out of the way. And whatever the Lord wills it, that's what happens.
That would mean me not being lazy and looking around the yard for a pipe that I'll probably never find.
Oh.
I don't even know where my breaker bar is. I have like a 30-inch breaker bar floating somewhere around my garage, and I cannot find it. And Lord, let me tell you how many times I have fucking needed it. Especially because I'm too stupid to go buy myself like a full-size tire iron. I just keep one of them fucking 10-inch minis on me. And listen, I'll tell you, at the least very this, I'm strong enough to still break shit with it. But it requires way more effort than I want to put into anything.
No, I hear you.
I'm sure your palm feels real good afterwards too.
My palm?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my dude. Okay, so here's the weirdest thing. My wife's Highlander. I did the brakes on it. I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago. I did a full round, brakes and rotors, and to break the lug nuts on those things, I have no idea whoever fucking torqued them sons of bitches down last, but they must have had like 700 fucking foot-pounds of pressure on there, because I could not break it by hand. I had to put
no manufacturers or tire places actually torque wheels to spec anymore. It's all about just ugga-duggas. How many ugga-duggas does their 1-inch air impact?
It was fucking nuts. I even like, for a quick second, I'm sitting there thinking about this thing, and I'm like, I'm about to just not fucking do it. Because, like, it needs to be done, but, like, I'm like, oh my, can I fucking break these? I ended up putting my little 10-inch fucking tire on there and putting a jack on the other side to just kind of, like, give it equal pressure. I had to jump on one side. And, like, I was jumping hard. So, like, I don't know what the, like, weight, multiplication happens there, but it must have been around 600 pounds of pressure that was barely making it creak. Barely.
They put their 1-inch air gun on there and just fucking stretch the shit out of your lugs.
Probably.
But I had a flat tire on my little Toyota Corolla the one day, and I fucking pull over the side of the road, and I fucking jack, I break the lugs loose, I jack her up. I go to get this fucking rim off of this car. It will not come off, bro. I could have left the lugs off and drove that bitch home, and that wheel would have stayed on.
That's crazy.
To get the wheel, like, I had a fucking, like, a 4-pound hammer, and I'm fucking swinging at it, and I'm beating the shit out of my rim.
That's what I do.
I'm denting the fucking rim up all crazy, and it's not coming off. The car's jacked up by just one of those little fucking baby scissor lifts.
Oh, that's fucking scary.
Yeah,
get a garage jack.
Ones that come with the car. So I had it jacked up by that, and I am literally underneath the whole car, kicking the fucking tire to try and get it off, just like fucking waiting for the car to drop on me.
Dude, those are literally the scariest jacks to use.
I know.
I've actually had a car slip off of one and completely, like, fucking warp the damn thing. You can't even use it anymore. They even say if a car ever slips off one of those, you can't use that jack anymore.
Yeah, you put any type of side load on them, they just bend and then they're junk.
Just go get it like a fucking 3-ton garage jack from like Harbor Freight. It's like $110 or something.
I just the only reason I used this because it was in the car.
I get it.
Buy one.
I get it. I've used all sorts of strange jack. I used to have this little tiny. I even think I still have it somewhere. This little bottle cap jack, and dude, it's not even barely a fucking inch around.
Wow.
But I do like that Harbor Freight Daytona that I have. I bought an orange one so it matches my truck.
So if I'm here at the yard though, I don't gotta worry about it. I just stick the forks over
I was gonna say, grab a
under
forklift.
that bitch and lift it up. Yep.
We had a guy do that in the parking lot at my work one day. He was doing an oil change, and he shockingly got the approval of the big boss to use the forklift. And all he did, now this guy liked to tweak, so I mean, all he ended up doing was creating a huge oil mess all over the fucking parking lot. What?
You gotta be careful too, because like you go to stick those forks underneath the car and lift up. Oh, you're lifted up by the oil pan. Oh, your fork went right through the oil pan.
It worked?
Well, I don't know what exactly he did. I think he lifted it up just fine, but
he just
didn't have an oil pan or anything to like clean drain all the oil into.
Is it time?
Oh, here.
I think it might
My
be
favorite
soon.
still remains to this
I gotta
day
make lunch for the kids.
is when you
Wow,
empty your oil
Tyler,
and you're
it's
just
my
like, "All right,
birthday.
time to
Tell
put
them
new
to
oil in," and you never put the
tell
big
them
one
to
back on.
forage in the backyard.
For like the mushrooms and things.
Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of how long they've held me.
The fiber will be good for you.
They're like, but we don't have a backyard. Yeah.
I've done it
Okay.
once.
We'll go
Came here
forage in the
seeking
front
the
yard.
shield
And
of
I
the
put a whole
Crusader.
half a gallon in before I
I've been
realized it
held
was
prisoner
draining into
by
my
these
oil pan
scoundrels
and
for the
below.
longest time. They want
Go
to know
forage on
how
the
to
road
reach
behind
Instead
our
of
house.
going and buying another
You know
half
what I
gallon
mean.
of oil,
refused.
I just
They locked me
I put
here
in a half a gallon
and
of
only
used
let
old
me
shit.
out to torture me. I can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. You'll have to go on alone. But the knowledge I've gained before finding this
We're
place, I learned
coming.
a bit about those who created
You know, if you
it.
next
Phrase
time you
kept
do an oil
coming up
change,
in the
if you
writings I found.
really want to make sure
I'm
your
not sure
engine's
how,
nice and clean,
but I just know it's a clue for making it
get like
safely
10
through these
gallons of
ruins.
diesel and run it through your engine. Run it through where you put the oil in, but just leave the drain plug off.
What are you talking about?
If you want to, next time you change your oil, if you want to like make sure, like clean out and lube up the inside of your engine real good.
Just dump a can of seafoam in there.
There's that too, but diesel apparently works just as good, cheaper.
Flex seal.
I could see that actually.
Yeah, you just get a couple gallons of diesel and just run it through. Like
Flex
leave your
seal,
drain plug
son. You'll
off.
never
And
need
just
to do
run
an
it.
oil change again. You just keep adding more oil.
That reminds me of my Toyota. I haven't done an oil change since I owned it. I only add more.
Dude, I watch these channels on YouTube, and like, I'm glad these people have money, and I wish I had money to do experiments, but they just replace random fluids in the in cars just to see what happens if you can actually run on it. Like they'll replace all the oil in an engine with fucking bananas
Vape
or
fluid.
something. They did fill an engine with
vape
Flex Seal.
juice. I know. Yeah, I know. They did that, and they also did vape juice.
I watched
the dude Cletus McFarlane I watch on YouTube. He did he used gasoline as oil.
How'd that work?
It actually works surprisingly well for
Until
a
it
little
warms
bit,
up.
and then once it got nice and hot, it just fucking caught on fire.
Believe it or not, bacon grease is actually a pretty good engine lubricant. It's actually arguably could be the best engine lubricant. If there's a guy watching there, I can't remember his fucking name. I think it's Farm
Good job,
something.
Rick.
But he has a lubricity machine, and he takes bearings and he'll just compare random things for fucking to find out how lubricant it is. And he compared bacon fat to 5W30 or whatever, just some random popular oil.
I got you.
And there's no scoring on it. No scoring with the baking fat whatsoever. With the regular 5W30, it had like a fair amount of scoring, probably what you'd expect. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't, perfect. And yeah, bacon fat, unscathed 100%. So you could totally use that in your engine. I don't even think it would catch fire. But the issue you're going to run into is when it gets cold. Because it's just going to turn into a block of fat in your engine.
Oil has the same problem.
Have you started yet?
Get your feet off me.
There's also they
oil
used
has the same problem though. I mean, oil doesn't turn to a complete solid, but it gets pretty fucking thick when it's cold.
Yeah, it
No,
does
I played as much
solidify.
as you have. I played as much as you have.
You ever use that fucking? I have a bottle of it. I've never fucking used it though. But you ever use that fucking Lucas stability stuff?
I've used a lot of the, like B&G is usually my go-to when I was working in a shop.
I never did any of the engine stuff. The only engine stuff I used was that marvelous mystery oil. That shit works amazing.
I have a buddy that religiously uses this stuff. He also uses Royal Purple.
I was actually getting ready to mention Royal Purple. Like that is the best stuff that you can get to put in your coolant to lower some of the temps and keep it stable. I use it in all my bikes and
this buddy of mine does a lot of that race stuff. So I like legit he goes to all those like strips and whatnot, and so I don't buy what he buys because like that Royal Purple is fucking expensive.
Oh yeah, but you get that additive that you put into your coolant, dude. That shit's it's worth it. If you're really like running in a hot area.
Yeah, I never messed with the Lucas engine stuff, but I used the Lucas transmission slip fix shit. That really thick red shit.
I wanted to try him. He seems pretty easy to play.
It did help my automatic transmission a little bit.
I'm always hesitant to use that Lucas stuff. That's the only reason why I ask, because like on one hand, yeah, it'll quiet down your engine if you're having issues with it. And I don't have loud engine or anything. I just try to protect the internals as much as
It's a
possible.
temporary fix, 100%.
But that's kind of what it is. Number one, your engine was built to take a specific oil, and it's like you should use whatever your engine is built to use, because there's things in there that like if you put a thick oil in like some of these newer engines, it can't get up in those little sipons, those little sipes.
Yeah, ports are too small,
Exactly.
especially in the German cars with the Audis and shit. But
in a pinch, I had to do an oil change on my Ram, and they didn't have any 5W20. So I just threw some 5W30. I didn't think it'd be that big of a deal because it's really not that much thicker. And I was doing some research onto it, and so the Hemi has on the valves, it'll shut off 4 of your cylinders to conserve fuel mileage. It's the MDS system, which I'm not really a fan of.
The LSs are doing it too.
Right.
All
Honestly,
the engines are doing it.
It's a huge weak point. I fucking, you shouldn't have it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because
it fails. The Corvette's been doing it for a while, and everybody's always taking their shit in to get it fixed because the valves, they'll close and then they'll never reopen.
Yep. Exactly. Or you can just straight up drop a valve or something crazy in there, because it's just not a good system. They actually sell delete kits for those now, but they don't work great, because I think you need to go get like an engine flash, like a computer flash or something. I'd like to do it, but I probably never will. But anyways, using a thicker oil can cause that MDS system to fuck up, and that's why I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be putting 5W30 in it. Now, I didn't have any issues. It ran just fine.
Yeah, when you start getting crazy high miles, you start pushing 200,000 and stuff like that, and getting higher. You can start going thicker in the oil because all the tolerances in your engine are so war, and like all the gaps are a little bigger and shit like that. Yeah, so you can 100% like it's almost recommended actually once you start getting like very high miles in your engine to go thicker.
Thankfully, we live here in Oregon, so it's like you can pretty much just stick to like manufacturer recommendation, because like it doesn't get so cold here.
Yeah, you get synthetic after like at least 150. I mean, even
like
80, 90.
I can only put synthetic, full synthetic in my truck.
Well, you got to be careful with like new cars. You don't want to do that because then they can't break in the motor and set all the seals properly and let them hone
that's
themselves
it. Yeah, that's like cars you get under a couple thousand miles, like regular. Yeah, brand new cars.
No, brand new. That's why you have the RPM limits and stuff. And then, but for like the first 50,000 miles, in my opinion, I wouldn't use synthetic. But
synthetic helps repair all the micro fractures in your engine.
50,000 is probably a little much, but and another thing too, you was talking about with like the older vehicles, and I've had this happen to me, is when you're using those additives, if you have a high mileage vehicle, you want to be careful because all the gunk and grime that's built up and clogged or in like has set in where like any leaks would be and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
knock all of it loose.
Yeah, it's called structural dust.
Yeah. Yep. And I did that to an old Dakota I had, and then I had a fucking rod knock shortly after. I put in some additives. It worked too good.
Shit, this is probably 2.5, maybe 3 years, no, probably 2 years ago now. Driving that Toyota Corolla that I'm still driving today, home from ironworking, and some fucking bitch in front of me was just fucking driving 35 in the 55 the whole fucking way. She was triggering the fuck out of me. I couldn't get around her because there was so much traffic in the oncoming lane. It's just a 2-lane road. So I'm fucking losing my shit. And I was like, fuck it. And I pull off the side of the road, and I pull out a joint, and I sit there and smoke it. And then I go to fucking take off all pissed off, and I'm just squealing the tires out of there, just flooring it. And I dump the clutch in first gear. And all of a sudden, my fucking check engine light comes on, and it starts blinking. And then the car is just like, makes this horrific sound. And then it just quiets up. And it cruises. And while you're at cruising speed, you're chilling. As soon as you slow down and come to the stop, the car's just like. I dropped the cylinder that day, and I have been cruising on 3 out of 4 cylinders for 5,000 something miles now.
Wait, is the cylinder like just not in the engine? Did it just pop out?
No, it didn't pop a hole in the engine or anything. I'm 90% sure I lost compression in that cylinder.
You lost the what?
I lost compression.
Oh, okay. Is like the crank and everything still intact?
No, man, I was too busy killing people. I didn't open the engine enough to look at it. The farthest I went was popping the valve cover, and everything it's underneath the valve cover looked fine. Like my whole valve body and stuff looked fine.
What size engine is that Toyota have?
I see your Spider-Man.
I think it's a 2-liter.
Dude, you could damn near just pick
4-cylinder?
that thing out. That's what I would do. Pick it out, pull it apart. You probably have it put back together in less than a day.
I've just been. I mean, it's a free car.
Jay-Z swap it.
Oh, I
It's a
get
free
it.
car. I ain't gonna insure it because it's not worth it to me because they want like fucking $150 a month for bare minimum liability when the car itself's worth $500. You know. So I just go into town with it. Farthest I go is 20 to 30 minutes away with it. All on back roads and shit. Just cruising with no insurance.
I really want to get myself, like, a piece of shit to just bust around every now and then. Because, like, I like treating cars like shit, but I can't bring myself to do it to my Ram.
I hear you. I felt that way when I was driving my F-350, and then there was the few times I did beat on it, like immediately
You feel
afterwards,
bad
I'm like,
about
Are
it.
you okay, baby? Are you okay?
Yeah, dude,
Check
there's
your
this...
wheel.
Dude, I'll still never fucking forget this fucking truck I used to see every day on my way to work. And they always pass me, and it always bugged me, because, like, it was back when I lived in Kaiser, and on the road we were going, I think you go, like, 45, and then it breaks up to 55. But, like, every time, this guy would pass me in town going over 60, 70 miles an hour, and I would see him coming every morning, same time. And then one day I just got fed up with him doing that shit, so right as he's getting ready to pass me, without hesitation or, like, any inclination I was going to do something, I swerved into the lane real quick. And he backed off, and then he went to go pass again, and I just floored it. And obviously I left him in the dust because he was driving some old truck. He's not going to keep up. But, yeah, I ended up a couple miles ahead of him, and I'm just, like, sitting there like, the fuck did I just do to my like, my transmission's fine, but it's just like, holy shit, all that pressure I just fucking dumped into it from 35 miles an hour all the way up to, like, 100.
Oh, man. Me driving my F-350, I think it was like a week after I just got my new tuner chip, my little 6-position switch that pop through my truck tunes, and for some reason I had it stuck in my mind that I had to have the truck in neutral when I changed the tune. So I'm going down the back streets and I realized that, you know, the truck's a fucking turd right now, and then I realized it's on the stock tune. So I'm rolling at like 40 down the back road, and I go to pop it in neutral, but it's automatic and it's the fucking column shifter. So I fucking go to pop it up in neutral, and I go right past neutral into reverse at 40 miles per hour.
Ooh.
Well, I did that
I'll
at
distract
70 with my Mustang.
I'll distract him. You get up behind
him.
him.
The guy who fixes it, he's never seen anything like it before.
Yep. And I was like immediately, like, oh my god, I almost cried, but my tires locked up immediately. I was like, and I was immediately able to throw it back down into neutral.
I mean,
So,
I'm
like,
not going to try it,
for
but
like 2
supposedly my truck won't let you shift into reverse when you're in drive. So the newer Rams, they have a dial, which I don't really care for. I wish it was like a fucking...
It's electronic, so...
My old Chrysler had a dial.
Supposedly it won't let you switch in reverse. You can go from neutral to drive or drive to neutral. That's it if you're going forward. Well, it's over a certain speed.
Yeah,
if
yours is electronic, that's why. I'm a 99, so I'll just straight linkage.
Yep. I actually did that in my 98 Ford Explorer. Exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to put it in neutral, though. I was trying to put it in park, but I was still moving, and I didn't think it would do anything besides lock up the tires. I'm like, that'll be fine.
Nope.
I throw it in.
Yeah, it's real bad.
I was like, oh my gosh, what the fuck did I just do?
That's all that shit you're hearing. That's your flywheel, and that's like the easiest way to like break a flywheel.
We're supposed to high five, not shake.
And if you break a flywheel, you might as well run through the rest of the engine to see what else you've bent or broke inside the engine, because the flywheels are pretty fucking beefy.
Nope. You're gonna break your headset.
But I mean, if you do alright, anything's possible.
You're too hyper.
Check for stress cracks.
I'm a motorcycle mechanic.
I know you had a cinnamon roll for breakfast. That's probably why you're hyper.
I wish I had a cinnamon roll.
I would probably just replace flywheel and pray.
No, you can't have another one.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
You're already too hyper.
Well, that's something you can drop the oil pan and give it a look.
Yeah,
You don't gotta go too crazy.
they got people you can actually, their labs, so you can send your oil off to.
Is that how you
See how
feel,
much
Dalton?
metal
Like you don't
particles
drink
in your oil? Yeah.
have any
They'll tell
caffeine,
you,
or
like,
like the
this is
second you get
acceptable,
like a
this is
cinnamon.
Yeah,
It's like,
a little bit is expected.
feel alive.
They all wear over time.
I'm watching one of Tyler's uploads. We were doing R5B2, and there was a big boy like right at the start,
Original
and I'm
NASCARs
all
and stuff, they actually carry
like, I'm
an
gonna
extra,
take it
was it
alone,
a gallon or a
and
couple,
I
was it a gallon
do,
or 2
and I
gallons
kill
of
it in
oil in the
3
car with them,
hits.
that
And
they had a funnel that while they
when
were
I was
driving.
watching it, I was like, I don't actually remember if I killed this thing or not, or if it just gave me the beat down. But I fucked that thing up; it didn't even touch me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The Predator.
A Predator. Bro, I don't know if I ever told you guys. I had a homie at Jackson's, and he would call me Predator sometimes because of my dreads. And, like, the Predator has, like, dreads, right? Or dread-like things, anyways. And he called me that in front of some customer, and the way the guy looked at me was very off-putting, and I had to tell him, I was like, you can't call me Predator in front of the customers anymore, because I think they're thinking of something else. And he's like, you know, yeah, that makes sense.
No, you say it out loud. Oh no! Hurry, buddy. Get out of there.
I didn't know that Jackson's hired Predators. Oh, that chili burger smells great.
Well, this does have one. Okay.
Iron Man is so easy to play. Oh my god. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. Delete, delete. Can't catch me because I'm floating in the air and you can't. Ooh.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I need to get it. Run.
Alright, Steam Store, what do you have for me? Why do you suggest to me Daisy every single week?
This team knows that you would love it.
Can you use your ult?
Yeah, Vera. I used my ult. Killed a lot of people. Then I killed 2 more. And then they finally ganged up on me and brought me down. Keep on him, Vera. I'm shooting him. We got him. He's dead. Okay. We're gonna win, Vera. We're gonna win. Yep, we won. High five. Stop picking your nose. No. Go wash your hands.
Go wash your hands.
Yeah, you just high-fived her.
No, that's why I said wait.
Save here.
Because I was like, wait, I just said you were picking your nose. Wait a minute.